Hey you guys, it's me Kianna coming at you today, and I am coming at you. It is now, um, what is it? The day before Thanksgiving. So it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. So good morning to you all. I'm coming at you because Mom about to start cooking. hmm If you're wondering what that is, it's not candy, baby. Um, Dentine ice sugar free gum. Um, yeah. So it's about that time for me. Um, y'all know. Uh, I've been cooking for 2 years on YouTube. Um, yeah, every holiday I cook on camera. Um, you guys know I told you guys about what 2.5, 3 weeks ago that I didn't know if I was cooking on camera. Why? Because I've done it so many times before. My recipes don't change, you guys. If you go back 2 years ago, when I first started YouTube, my recipes are the same then as they are now. I don't switch it out. I don't add anything extra. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I don't change my recipes. So they're the very same recipes from 2 years ago. So I probably won't cook that much on camera, if I cook at all. I don't know. Just, y'all already know I'm not really, this YouTube thing is just not, well, um, so I just wanted to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys enjoyed the holiday. You know that right after this, I have to start the liquid diet part of prepping for my gastric sleeve, which is scheduled for December the 10th. And it is still a go, of course. Uh, what else? Yeah, I just wanted to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving because you guys are my family. You guys have become a part of my family. Um, so I just wanted to wish you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. I'm starting my baking now because I'm fixing a sweet potato pie, an apple pie, a Hershey chocolate cheesecake, double chocolate cookies, with chocolate cookies with white chocolate chips. I'm also fixing regular chocolate chip cookies. Um, I'm also fixing Reese cup cookies with the Reese morsels. Um, yeah, I'm fixing that. I'm fixing my mashed potatoes with the special twist. You guys probably already heard about that. Um, Fixing a spiral ham with a glaze. Uh, I'm fixing my honey roasted turkey. What else? Greens with smoked ham hock and neck bones. What else I'm fixing? Um, oh, my famous mac and cheese. Several times award winning, actually. Um, like I said, I don't change my recipes, so I'll link below this my mac and cheese recipe from 2 years ago. It's not the best video, but it gets the job done, and you'll read it in the comments. That's what matters to me, that you get really good recipes that actually taste wonderful. Um, Somebody just contacted me the other day, and they wanted to, you'll see it in the comments. The person put it on uh, in the comment section, and she was asking me some questions. I answered them as I always do, all of my commenters. Um, she asked me a couple of questions, and she was trying to get ready for some kind of event where they were judging. So she wanted to make my famous mac and cheese. So I walked her through it, and the sister got second place. Now, it's not first place, but this is the first time I've heard that. And in fact, you'll probably read in these comments underneath this video how wonderful my mac and cheese recipe is. It's the same recipe. Make sure you go check it out. So I'll link it below. That's the same one I'm using this year. I used every year since I've been cooking. Um, and it is what it is. It's just that good. It's not a lot of ingredients, but what I do tell you guys to make or put in it, superb. Trust me with that. Again, you'll probably hear people below talking about it again. So I'll go ahead and link that video underneath of this video, just in case I don't make it again this year in front of you guys. But trust me, I have to make it. You guys know I feed my entire neighborhood, just the people that, you know, the older people that really can't get out, and their children don't pay them no mind or whatever, and don't even really come visit, or they live out of state. Um, all the little young guys, they love me. They call me Mama K. And when I say young guys, I'm talking about like 21 or something, because I'm 36 years old. So, um, 21, 22, 23, all those little young guys around here, they come get a plate. You know, it basically anybody, that's what it's about, you guys. That's what it's about. So anybody that knocks on my door, I don't have no problem feeding them. You know what I mean? It's so much bigger than just, you know what I'm saying? That's just my personality, but whatever. So I really enjoy it. That's just some things that I enjoy. You know what I mean? That I like to give from the heart, and that's just something that I enjoy doing for people. People love my cooking. I like to see them enjoy it. It's just that simple. And yeah. So I had to start grade bake. Uh, Daddy just took Pootie to school, so I have to start baking like now. So that's what I'm about to start doing, you guys. So just in case you guys don't see me, just in case if you do see a video, it's not a live video, live time video, I mean, just in case. You know, a lot of you guys that have watched my videos, y'all already heard me say this like 3 weeks ago, that I maybe wasn't going to do this. I'll probably link one of those videos too underneath this video, so you know, it won't be, oh, you didn't tell us you wasn't going to cook. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But it just, I don't know. It's just, mm, I just taught all of the stuff I be seeing and stuff like that on YouTube. Even when you try to stay away, it's like, it's just grown women. Like, I just not really, I don't know. I'm just not really feeling it. Like, it just gets old once you start like growing, like looking at it. Like before, you know, I've had my share of little things too, but you grow beyond that. Hopefully, you know what I mean. You grow beyond that. Like if you doing something 2 years ago, you doing it still. You know what I'm saying? You grow beyond it. You grow beyond it. And just before, if I saw it, it was like, it wasn't funny to me, because I see, this is how I think of things. It's not funny to me to witness those things, because the same people that will do that to somebody else or cause issues or be nasty, that same person, they have it in them. So they'll do it to you too. You understand what I'm saying? They're not to be trusted in that aspect. So it's not funny to me. It's not funny and it's not cute. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, maybe. But it's just not funny and it's not cute. And before, I would just be like, and that's it. Or just wouldn't have no opinion. I still don't have no opinion, because I worry about me. I don't have time to be worrying about nobody else's life, what they doing, how they said this, how they do that, how they wear this. I don't have time for it. I really don't. I really, really don't. Why? Because I got my own stuff to be trying to work out. I don't have time to be burdened with trying to work something out for you too. And I ain't got time. I ain't got time for it. So I focus that energy that I would spend, I focus that on trying to better me as a mother, as a wife, as a servant of God. That's what I need to focus on. You know what I'm saying? What you focus on, two different things. I don't really care. But I'm telling you what I need to focus on. Me. That's what I needed it. So that's what I focus my energy on. So I don't really had no opinion on it. But before, like I said, it just was like, but now it's like, oh God. You understand what I'm saying? It's like it's like ridiculous now. You know what I'm saying? You just grow. Like babies aren't the only ones who grow. We all grow. We all should grow. That's what I should say. We all should grow. And the same things to see over and over and over again. The same things to run into over and over and over again. It gets real old. You know what I'm saying? It just gets real old. Like, and I'm not knocking if some of you like to watch that kind of stuff. I'm not knocking it. That's, again, that's you. That's fine with me. What you do don't affect me. You know what I'm saying? It don't. I already said it months back. This is nothing new on my channel that I'm saying. What I eat don't make you, you know what. So, it's just, I don't know. Maybe because maybe my life is real hard. I don't know. Maybe my life is that hard that I can't focus energy on other people's lives, and I gotta worry about my own. I got a marriage to make sure it works. I got kids to make sure my daughter still remains the good girl that she is, even though she's 18 almost in a couple of months. I gotta make sure those things. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I gotta make sure I raise my son to be the type of man that I want him to be, the type of man that his father is. I gotta worry about my salvation. I gotta worry about being pleasing to God, fighting this flesh, and what I want to do as a human, as in the flesh, and growing closer to Him. I gotta worry about. Once you worry about all that stuff, once you really figure out, you gotta worry about all that stuff, and then I gotta worry about weight. Then I gotta worry about this surgery. Then I gotta worry about working my tool, which is the gastric sleeve. Then I gotta worry about, trying to plan family vacations and stuff like next year and all that. Then I gotta worry about juggling two businesses. Once you really got those things to worry about, man, all that other stuff don't matter. It don't. All that other stuff, you really come to a conclusion. You like, if I would spend my energy on those things that I just stated, that would make a world of a difference on how well or how good I'm at the things that really matter. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm good, I could be great if I spent all of my energy on it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to get to greatness. I'm trying to get to greatness. I'm good, but I'm trying to get to greatness. That's my energy. And anything outside of that, anything not on that path, I ain't got time for it. Call me what you want. Call me switching up, changing. Call me acting brand new. Call me all those things. That's fine with me. That's perfectly fine with me. In fact, I hope you call me those things, because those things mean that I'm doing something productive. Those things mean that I'm not at a standstill. I'm not stunted. My life is not just here 1 minute and then still here 2 years later or 3 years later or 4 years later. I want that. So I hope I am brand new. I hope I am switching up. I hope I am changing. I hope all of those things. Please sign me up for that. If it ain't on that path, I ain't got time for it. I really don't. And I see that more and more and more, YouTube is a breeding ground for making you stay at a standstill. For me, it doesn't harbor, encourage, and push you towards growing. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? You may get some videos that may drop that into you a little bit and, kind of push you towards it. But overall, you know what I'm saying? Overall, it's just a breeding ground, it seems, for crazy people. It's just a breeding ground for nonsense. It's a breeding ground for spirits to be roaming up and down it. And spirits is transferable. If you don't know, Google it. If you don't know, you only got to Google it. Open the word. Spirits are transferable. They very much so are. And I don't need no extra ones. I already got my own, but I got the spirit of obesity. I got all of, I don't need no extra spirits transferred. I'm laughing, y'all, but I'm dead serious. I don't need that extra stuff. Nah. Nah. So, I've already said these things somewhat, kind of vague about it because I just don't even feel like dealing with silliness about me just expressing how I feel. I don't even feel like dealing with, even though that's what we all do. I don't feel like nobody having no issue with nothing I'm saying about what I don't want to do. You understand? About what I don't want to keep festering in my life. About my level of growth. I don't feel like having people have an issue with something about me. You understand what I'm saying? Again, it's about me. My feelings. What I want to do. What road I'm on. But people still find an issue with me, with them. You see what I'm saying? So I don't even really get into, but I'm telling you guys because I know a lot of people will be like, this may be because you haven't watched. Some people don't get a chance to watch all my videos. So a lot of people haven't heard these things. But I said them months ago. I said them weeks ago. I just said it like 3 weeks ago in a video. I mean, but like I said, some people just, they hear what they want to hear and they zoom out all the rest of the stuff that you say. That's rapid on here. Or either they just don't see the video. Yeah, so it's either one of those. So it is what it is. This ain't new to people that's been riding with me for a minute and people that actually watch most of my videos. This is not new. So yeah, it's just real old. It's just real old. It's like real old. Real old. And we too old. That, you know what I'm saying? It's real old and we too old. Okay. My 17-year-old daughter don't even do half the stuff that we as women on here do. And she's 17. I mean, never did them. She almost 18 years old. She's in the teens. She's a teenager. And you would expect teenagers to do that. So when we meaning women, when we doing stuff that teenagers don't even do, it's time to push back a little bit. It's time to push back a little bit. So, yeah, I'm not going to up and just leave YouTube. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that at all. So, but I also am not concerned about, I'm not so concerned about, some people be like, I'm not leaving YouTube because I'm not going to let people win. I don't care about you winning. You can have that. If you want to win, here you go. I'm not even going to try to go in the race. I'm going to hand it over to you. I'm going to hand you the trophy. Here you go. I don't have a problem with you winning the net. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that big of a deal to me. I'll hand it over to you. You know what I'm saying? But, so I'm not focused on making sure, oh, y'all, the people that don't like me, I don't want y'all to win, so I'm not going to leave you to, no, that's not on, that's petty. That's petty. I'm not going to leave YouTube because I have things to say that's important to me. I'm not going to leave YouTube because it is therapy for me. I'm not going to leave YouTube because I do believe that the things I share with a purpose. I share with a purpose to people that are just like me, that have had issues that I had. You understand what I'm saying? So I share with those purposes. And because my blessing is, because I do have substance and I do share something of quality and of value, my blessing is I get a W-2 every year from YouTube. Do you see what I'm saying? A W-2. It's part of my income. Yearly, I have to pay taxes on my money that I get from YouTube. So I'm not going to leave. Do you leave your part-time job? No, you don't. So I'm not going to leave. Sorry. But I'm also not staying because I I'm not gonna let nobody win. No, you won, boo boo, cause it ain't that. You won. You won. Okay. Like okay. Like for real. Like I really. It's like okay. It's not that. Oh Jesus. Anyway, I'm just talking. I was told to be talking about wishing y'all a happy Thanksgiving, and here we are 20 minutes into it. But I think that some of this stuff needed to be said yet again. And I say yet again because I know some of y'all didn't hear me say these things before, but I have said them. But it's just, the way I worded it before is it's going to be a shift on my channel. It's going to be a shift on my channel. It's already been a shift. See, this is the thing. My shift may be different from another person's shift because I'm used to doing videos, and what I do is I'll spend like 2 days a week where I just do a whole bunch of videos, and I'll keep them on my computer, and then I'll just spit them out, you know what I'm saying, periodically during the week. So you used to get like 2, sometimes 3 videos a day from me. So that's a large amount. So somebody else may do videos twice a week. Do you see what I'm saying? So if I go to twice a week, y'all gonna be like, where Kianna at? You see what I'm saying? Because y'all used to getting me quite often. You know what I'm saying? I work at home, so I have time to do that. So, and I have stuff to say. I have substance. I mean, I have a lot of things inside me that I've done, I felt, and I expressed them. And collaborating, putting that together with time I have, that's why you get videos. You know what I'm saying? So my decrease may be the average person's that you watch regular video count. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it won't seem like a shift to people that are used to seeing people do videos once or twice a week. But for people that's followed me for the past 2 years, y'all know that's a decrease for real for me. So that's what I mean, that it's going to be a shift. I can't guarantee when I'm going to be on and all that kind of stuff. I may feel that week I may just put out one a day. And then the next week I may put out once a week. And then the next week I may put out once every 2 weeks. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just going to do whatever I move to do. If people like it, great. If you don't, great. I'm good. You're good. I wish you the best. Hopefully you wish me the best. Hopefully we can be grown-ups about it. But, you know, I'm just letting you guys know. It gets tiresome. You see the silliness. You see people comment, tell you not to post certain things because other people, it's just so ridiculous. Grown women. I mean, grown women. We are grown women. When you're in your 30s, 40s, and 50s, you're a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? When you didn't had kids, you're a grown woman. I say multiple kids. You're a grown woman. When you didn't had to pay rent and mortgages and insurance, whether that's health, life, car, all that, when you got to write checks every month for that kind of stuff, when you grown. And there's no way in hell that we should be doing, we as women as a whole, should be doing half the stuff that we doing on YouTube. Seriously. And I'm not saying this from a standpoint of I'm better, because I had to feel like I had to defend myself and stuff at times. I've been there and done that. But the key word is been there and done that. You know what I'm saying? Move past it. Move beyond it. Let it go. Release it. Really release it. Let your life reflect you releasing it. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. It's burdening you down. It's weighing you down. It's eating you up. Let it go. I used to hold on to stuff, you guys. And I'm sharing this because, like I said, I'm not saying it as if I'm better than anybody. I'm sharing it because I done been there and done that. I used to hold on to stuff, you guys, and when everybody else wasn't around, when I was by myself, when the house was still, that stuff would come up in my mind and hurt me. You see what I'm saying? You see a smile sometimes, but I still was hurt inside here. That's because you didn't release it, baby. That's because you didn't let it go, really. You let it go so people can see that you let it. Oh, I let it go. And then so it can look good like you let it go. But you really didn't. Your life will reflect if you let it go. Trust me, it will. It'll be clear that you let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Ain't nothing on this YouTube. Trust me. Ain't nothing on this YouTube. And I done been there and done that. It's nothing that serious on here. These are just words. You can a person can sit and say whatever they want about me. At the end of the day, guess who I'm hugged up to? Chuck. Guess what we doing? Watching movies and chilling. Guess what? My kids is walking around healthy and fed. In comparison, don't you really, and when you really put the priorities in order, and when you really look at it like that, these little words is nothing. So what? And if they hurt you that bad, and if you feel that they're so slanderous, call a lawyer. It's just that simple. That's what lawyers and stuff is for. If it's that slanderous to you, then call a lawyer. Let them deal with it. If it ain't that slanderous to you, then it shouldn't hurt you that bad. And I walked around hurt over silly stuff for the longest time. Let it go. Trust me. Let it go. It's so much. You can see the switch on my channel. When I started letting stuff go, things didn't bother me. It bothered me a little bit, because we're human. But it don't bother me to the point where I was going to act like I used to about it. You shouldn't be in the same spot from a year ago that you are now. You shouldn't. It's ridiculous. Not for grown women. Not for grown women. So I'm saying this to say, just let the stuff go, y'all. Just let it go. It's not that serious. It really isn't. I'm looking at it from a standpoint. I look at things from a grown woman standpoint in all ways. And I look at it like this. And I always didn't. Let me make that clear. So again, I'm going to say this again because people focus on whatever they want. I wasn't always here where I'm at. But I'm here now. Where you at? You understand what I'm saying? I look at it like this. There's people out here dying of cancer, dying of AIDS. There's people out here burying their kids. When we look at words that somebody say on a computer screen to a bunch of other chicks that we don't know. I'm going to say that again so it really stick to you. Words that somebody say on a computer to a bunch of chicks that we don't know, nor probably will we ever meet. And if we do meet them, it's just hi and that's it, and stuff like that. But they're not going to be active people in our lives. When you look at it like this, and you compare those words to people actually dying of cancer, people got to worry about going to the morgue to see their kids. People got to make funeral arrangements for their mom. They'll never be able to talk to her again. People out there that's trying to nurse their grandmothers and husbands and stuff back to health. When we really look at that with some words somebody say on a computer screen, those words really carry no weight whatsoever to people that you don't even know. Who cares? Who cares? It's not that. Who cares? You make yourself look silly. And I know I did. I looked damn silly on some of the things I cared about in my past. At the moment, I was feeling in the moment and I was hurt. Do you see what I'm saying? So at the moment, it was valid and it wasn't silly. But looking back after I've grown beyond that, it looks silly. And I'm not even talking about the other person. I'm talking about myself. See, I can get on here and not talk or focus on the other person. Again, that shows you my focus ain't on other people. My focus is on me. I can only talk about how silly I looked. You see what I'm saying? I ain't worried about the next person looking silly. They got to worry about that. Let them take all that credit. I got enough stuff I got to worry about. I got enough stuff that need to be improved and changed and all that. So I'm on here talking about how silly I looked. Again, focusing on me, the person that you need to focus on you. You. Because so much more improvement that you can do. Just like I can. But when I look back on the things that I focused on, the things that really hurt me to my core, and then I look at the young lady that lost 5 kids in a house fire about what, a month and a half ago, 2 months ago when I told y'all about that in Baltimore? Really? I should cry over that. I shouldn't cry over some words somebody say to a bunch of people I don't even deal with. Or a bunch of people that know me from YouTube. Really. It really. Think about that. Think of it like that. And I had to switch my gears and start thinking like that in order for those things to carry less weight. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying this because I hope that it helps people. I hope that it really puts things in perspective. Because I used to hear these comments and stuff about people saying let it go and all that kind of stuff. But when you're in the moment, you guys, it's hard to let it go. And it's not happening to you. So it's hard for you, somebody that's not dealing with it, to give advice. And it's hard for the person dealing with it to take advice from people like that. Because we looking at you like you don't have to deal with any of this. But what I can say is that even though at the moment my feelings were valid, I listened to people's comments saying that, but I was too busy listening on the fact and focusing on the fact that they wasn't dealing with it, rather than hearing them and really absorbing it. Sometimes it's like sometimes when you know automatically somebody is going to go against something that you're saying, you go into it no matter what they say, you already are focused on, oh, I know they're going to go against me. So you really don't hear and absorb nothing they really saying because you already have this pre-notion in your head that, oh, you know, you already know in your head they're going to go against me. So everything else is blocked out to you. So that's how I kind of like, I heard the comments, but I already heard that you was already going to be telling me not to say something or not to do something or not to feel a certain way or to let it go and release it. So I didn't really absorb it. So I hope that some people absorb what I'm saying now. Not from a standpoint of that I'm better. Not of a standpoint that, oh, she high and mighty now. She thinks she brand new. And not from that standpoint. No, from a standpoint of I'm telling you that I did it too. I'm telling you that I was there too. You getting this from somebody that was there. Somebody that admits that she was there. Somebody that admits that it was silly as hell. You see what I'm saying? Somebody that admits it made me look silly. It made me look childish. It made my husband probably look at me like, that's my wife? That's my wife? It made my kids probably look at me like, dang, mommy doing that? Mommy rolling like that? It made those things probably happen. But I'm telling you that, grow beyond that. Let it go. And when you let it go, really release it. Really release it. See, we'll say we release it, we let things go, but it'll pop back up if you really didn't. Let it go. Let it go. It's not that serious. When you look at the whole bigger picture, when you look at what some people have to go through. I look at it like this. 3 years ago, I was in a homeless shelter. 3 years ago, I didn't know if my baby was going to make it in my belly because they told me I had a chance of my baby not making it. 3 years ago, I didn't know where I was going to go. 3 years ago, I was sitting in a shelter, and they wasn't offering, at that time, they wasn't offering no housing to open up. So I didn't know where I was going to go. 3 years ago, I left that shelter without getting housing. Without no Section 8, no public housing, no nothing. Had to apply for apartment complexes and townhouses and all that kind of stuff. Had to scrape up application fees and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, see, I'm just telling you how it really is. 3 years ago, we had to, every time that we would like be at a stop sign too long, we had to tap the alternator with a wrench. Yeah, because the yeah, I'm talking about our old Camry. We had to stop. We had to at the stop sign. We had to hit that alternator with a steel wrench to get it to restart. I'm comparing it to those things. I'm comparing it to those things. 3.5 years ago, we had to do all that. 3.5 years ago, we moved to a place that was literally the railroad tracks was behind our house. But we moved there because it was next to the job that me and Chuck both worked at. And we was able to take the baby to work and everything because our landlord was the cab company owner. Do you see what I'm saying? These are things that we had to endure. So in comparison, when we really put as grown women now, as grown women, when we really put into perspective those things with some little silliness on here about somebody saying something, when we really look at it like that, you guys, it's no way you can't say, for real, do I really want to spend energy on that? Do I really want to make myself look that silly, that childish, that immature, that classless? Because that's what I looked like. And whether I was feeling like I defended myself or not, it still made me look that way. Because see, when somebody sees that, they don't see the thought process behind it. Do you see what I'm saying? All they see is what they see. And all they can judge you by is what they see right in front of them. So that's what I looked like. Even though my intentions were not to look that way. Even though I was hurt. You understand what I'm saying? Even though I felt like I had to speak up. Even though I felt those things. Even though I felt those things, people still only saw childish, silly, classless, degrading. That's what people saw. And that's what, when I look back, that's what I see. And I'm the one that did it. I'm the one that was in it. And I still look back and I can see that. So I'm telling you, hopefully you get something from this. Now, it's going to be some that still want to live the way they live or dwell in what they're dwelling in willingly. It's going to be some that's going to take this message and take it on a whole nother direction. It's going to be a lot of people that I've always blocked. And it's clear that they're blocked commenters because that's why they always have to say something on other people's channels. That's because they're blocked. It's going to be those people that rile right back up and make comments. Because, see, they only make comments usually when they feel like it hit them. Hurt dogs holler most. I have learned that. And I have a theory about that too. That certain people only rile up, their channel name only rile up when it's an issue about me. Do you see what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother story. I have a whole nother theory about that. Trust me, I'm not even going to express it to you because it's not even worth me even talking about it. Y'all grown women. You're not stupid. Do you see what I'm saying? It ain't even a big deal to me. I already did a video on it. Do black commenters really know what they doing to my channel? When you mention me, when you say these things, try to, make little comments about me or whatever. Do you really know what you're doing? I think that people do get what they're doing, but they still do what they do. And that's good. Because guess what? I'm still going to do what I do. And that means that I'm not going to continue to thrive, continue to harbor, continue to throw ignorant, nasty things to you. I'm not going to do it. It's just not my style. And even if you could say, well, it used to be your style or whatever, Guess what? You verified it for me, because the word you use is used to. Used to. The word of God, even if you would go to the word of God tells you that he will make you brand new and renew you. So even if you want to look at it from a spiritual standpoint, that person that you may could say or try to attack or try to make a comment about or say, well, now you acting brand new, or now you doing this, or the key word, you verified it for me. In fact, in that comment, that's called confirmation for me, because that shows me that I am anew. I am restored. So this is a long video. I ain't never did no video this long. But I just wanted to come to you guys and wish you a happy Thanksgiving. I wanted to touch base on stuff that I've had to grow beyond. Stuff that I've had to learn how to release. Stuff that I'm just not feeling. I'm just not feeling. If you see a decrease in videos from me, you know why. To all people that have orders, I am getting the last orders out Friday, which is the day after Thanksgiving. You'll probably receive it Monday. So don't think that I'm going to go to Mexico for half a month and leave your package here. No, I'm going to get your packages out. So if you're looking for a package, I'm getting them out to you. Trust me, you know I got you. You know how I roll. You know how I do a business. So I got you covered. Trust me. Everything else, you guys, just wishing you a happy Thanksgiving. I love you all so much. Again, I will link my mac and cheese video and stuff like that below. If I don't do no cooking, I'll probably show you the spread. Again, I've already cooked these days. Same recipes. Why cook it again in front of you? So, alright, you guys. I love you all so much. Talk to you guys later. And be blessed.